Rivals.com national basketball analyst Eric Bossi. I'm here at the McDonald's All American game with North Carolina signees and co-5 stars Coby White, combo guard, and Nassir Little, small forward. Guys, you're on different teams this week, so you haven't really gotten a chance to see what each other's doing, so I just want to hit about each of you individually. Coby, I'm going to start with you. Doesn't seem like there's a lot of shooters out here this week, but you've been on fire. How have you been feeling out there?
Just filled with confidence. Coming in, I was getting up shots every day, working out every day. Just to, to come in and set the tone the way I did was great.
What do you feel like you're going to bring to the table next year at Carolina? Where do you think you're going to help them kind of make that next move forward?
Definitely bringing energy to the court, playing with a high motor. Just playing my game and just doing what I can do to get wins.
Nassir, the West, you guys have had kind of limited opportunities to really get up and down the floor. It's been kind of like a traditional early season high school practice for you guys. But once you have, you've been pretty dominant. You've been scoring from the perimeter, all over the rim. How have you felt about your performance so far?
Yeah, I feel like I've been playing good. A lot of guys out here, their mentality just, themselves just being selfish, but I'm kind of letting it come to me. I think that's what's helping me out a little bit, just letting the game flow, not really trying to force anything. So, it's a great feeling, being out here competing with these guys.
I've been watching, I'm in the Kansas City area, so I saw Roy Williams when he was at Kansas.
Yeah.
Been seeing him in North Carolina all these years, and I don't really remember a wing kind of your style going to play for him. Is there anyone that he's coached in the past that he's compared you to? And then what do you think you're going to do different once you get there?
Yeah, he's comparing me to Justin Jackson and Theo Pinson. For me, I think comparison to Justin, I think I'm a little bit more athletic and finish a little bit better in the paint against like bigger defenders and a little bit stronger with my frame. Theo, I feel like I shoot it better from the perimeter, so that's just kind of my difference between those guys.
And then you guys, it's played on different circuits. You were on the UIBL, you were on the Adidas circuit last summer and the Under Armour circuit before that. So I don't know that you guys have really crossed paths all at Alpha before. So, Coby, how much do you know about Nassir? What do you like about his game? And what are you excited about to see playing with him when you get to Carolina?
He's unselfish. He plays with a very high motor, and he does what it takes to win. And that combination can't be beat.
And then same thing, opposite to you, Nassir. What have you seen from Coby? What do you like? What are you excited about for playing with him?
Actually, me and Coby played at top 100. I just remember that. Coby's like really athletic. He can really score the ball, push it in transition. North Carolina, that's what they emphasize, getting up and down. I think with us, like with an elite team like that, I feel like we can help him make plays. Like I think he can be a great playmaker with his speed. So I'm excited for that.
Yeah, I think Coach Williams would like to add another big guy, if at all possible, in the recruiting class. There's one standing behind us somewhere back in the fray, EJ Montgomery. He's a Florida guy too originally.
Yeah.
How hard are you working and what kind of feel are you getting from him?
I'm working him a little bit. I don't want to go off too strong. Just trying to let him know that would be a good situation for him. Not just helping out UNC, but you want to make the right decision for yourself. So. No matter where he goes, I wish him the best. But I feel like, UNC could be beneficial for all of us.
Coby, have you had a chance to have any conversations with EJ?
Yeah, he's on my team, so I put little stuff in his ear about, coming to UNC and all that, having conversations about it. I think it would be a perfect fit for him. UNC feeds the bigs all the time, and it wasn't like he wouldn't touch the ball, and I think it'd just be a perfect fit, for him and like the best choice. But yeah, I wish him the best wherever you go.
And then finally, I just want to get a little insight on how each of you ended up there, because you're a North Carolina kid, so you knew a lot about the program growing up your whole life. Nassir, your family was in the Navy, you moved around quite a bit, so it's like, I don't know if you ever really had a home team. What is it about Coach Roy Williams and his staff? Like, what did they do to make you feel like, I can't say no to those guys?
Well, yeah, growing up, my dad was born in North Carolina, so, I've always been watching North Carolina growing up, and that's always been a school that I wanted to go to. As I got older and started actually being recruited, it kind of altered, You got to take other schools into consideration. But, Coach Roy, he just always told me that he's going to be honest. I like the fact that he didn't guarantee me to start. I think, I think that's special, for a coach to be honest with you before you even get there. So, that's something that really intrigued me about North Carolina.
And Coby, for you, was it a situation of like, once they offered, like, this is done, or did you have to think about it a little bit?
No, because I already took visits and stuff there. So after my first visit, I knew that this was the place for me. So once they offered me, like, I committed on, like, not on spot, but like a couple days later. But it was just like the family atmosphere and the way he recruited me. Like, he didn't just offer me based off my skill and what I can do on the court. Like, he offered me because of what type of person I am. He wanted to see what type of character I was, and it was just like, you know, just having and him having confidence in me. And you know, I went through a rough time, and he was always there for me through the rough time. So, you know, just him doing all that, all the little things he did for me. You know, I figured that was a place for me.
All right, there you have it. The Co-5 stars, McDonald's All Americans, future Tar Heels, still doing a little bit of recruiting for their future head coach this week, trying to get EJ Montgomery. I'm Eric Bossi, Rivals.com. Got Coby White and Nassir Little. Stick with us for more all week long.